Errands in 10 minutes or less, parks nearby, and easy freeway hops to everywhere in Southwest Washington. So where in Vancouver could we be today? Let's see if this new hot list neighborhood of Five Corners fits for you. Hi, my name is Cassandra Marks, also known as Realtor Cass, and I am a farmer with a wee little real estate problem. And as a transplant myself, I want to take you on an adventure discovering all the great homes, cool communities, and all the beauty that the Pacific Northwest has to offer here in Clark County. And today, we're doing a dive into Five Corners neighborhood. And then I'm gonna show you 3 homes at 3 different price points so you can picture yourself here too. So where exactly is Five Corners neighborhood? Well, Five Corners is a census designated place in unincorporated community in Clark County, but you're gonna see it with a Vancouver address. So it's not Vancouver, but it is. I-205 generally frames the kind of that southwest edge. SR 503, which is 117th or 76th, runs along the east side. And the community's name comes from a 5-pointed intersection of roads, which includes Northeast 78th Street and Northeast 94th Avenue. With Vancouver directly to the south, Walnut Grove neighborhood to the southwest, Barberton to the northwest, Brush Prairie to the north, Orchards to the east. You are also just 8 miles from where we are today in the Orchard Highlands Neighborhood Park to downtown Vancouver. So you can see why it is so convenient and rising in popularity. All right, so Five Corners is known for its suburban feel. It kind of has this mix of residential areas, parks, restaurants, coffee shops, and it's a popular area for families. It's really easy to get to things super quickly. Schools and boundaries, right? Most of the Five Corners area feeds into the Evergreen public schools, and a small northern slice falls into the Battleground public schools. If you land in that Battleground pocket, you'll often see Glenwood Heights Primary, Warren Middle, Prairie High School in your assignment. And as for Evergreen, assignments can kind of vary, district lines move, so always verify your exact address with the district boundary map tool before you write your offer. City limits and school boundaries are not the same thing, so do not make that assumption, please. All right, what is close by this area? So this is definitely a super convenient location, as you've probably already figured out. You've got everyday shopping within a few minutes, multiple grocery store choices, coffee on the way to everything, and quick jumps to medical options along main corridors. So the commute math is pretty good. Most errands are 10 minutes or less, and you can hop down to the 164th area or central Vancouver without burning a half a day. So we got Fred Meyer's, Lowe's, Walmart just down 117th and Mill Plain. And then you got Costco and Home Depot locations just on the other side of 205 and Patton Parkway. So it's super close to everything. Parks like this one you see behind me and green spaces dot the area. We've got sidewalks, bikeable stretches, and they're doing improvements year after year. So why people like Five Corners? Well, it's practical, close in, and not fussy. You get established streets, straightforward commute, and a mix of home types, so you're not locked into one price band. If you want a newer master plan vibe or river views, you'll have to look a little farther east or south. If you want near everything without downtown noise, this is your lane. Welcome. So let's talk a little bit about the market and what's going on here. So as of late 2025, the typical home value in Five Corners kind of sits around the low to mid 500s at about $519,000. Recent median sales, however, they kind of hover in the higher 400s at about $489,000. The housing stock skews newer than most of the metro. Typical median construction year in this area is in the 90s. So you see a lot of 1990, 2000 construction, those oak cabinets, they're everywhere. And you'll definitely find those classic ranches. Okay, now that we've chatted about the neighborhood, let's jump in the car and take a look at some of the homes for sale in the area. All right, if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's go. Hi, welcome. We have just arrived at our very first house here. We're taking you on a tour of homes in the Five Corners neighborhood, priced from $475,000 up to $1.2 million. And this is our first one right here. So this house right here is a 3-bed, 2-bath, just over 1,100 square feet. It was built in 1975, and they're asking $475,000 for it. And things I absolutely love about it. All right, they did a remodel on it, yes. It looks really good. It's really classy. It's not overdone. You have beautiful remodeled bathrooms, an amazing kitchen, great space. I love the floor color they chose too. Also, you have a really large backyard, and make sure that you check out the fire pit in the backyard. It's just great. And also, they have a covered back patio, so you can enjoy the outdoors even during the rainy season. So now that we've talked a little bit about this house, let's jump in the car, drive around so you can see what else is available in this area. Hey there, we just drove up to our second home. We are touring homes in the Five Corners neighborhood from $475,000 up to $1.2 million. Here is number 2 right here. So let me tell you a little bit about this house. It is a 4-bed, 3.5 bath, just over 2,100 square feet. It was built in 1994, and they are asking $699,000 for this house right here. So let me tell you the things I love about it. Well, outside, obviously they've done a wonderful job of landscaping and presenting. They got the solar panels up top. And what do I love about the inside? You know, 1994, pretty great. You're going to get those little bit higher ceilings and open space, kind of when they started doing that open space between the kitchen, living, and dining areas. They've done some really great updates in here. They've added an electric fireplace. You can see new flooring and paint, and it looks really, really good. The other thing that I like is the backyard. I'm loving big backyards right now, especially this one, and there's also a shop in the back there too. So now that we've taken a look at and seen this house, why don't we jump in the car, drive around the neighborhood so you can see a little bit more of what's available around here. Hey y'all, we have just arrived at our third house today. We are touring homes from $475,000 up to $1.2 million in the Five Corners neighborhood, and this is number 3. Isn't she pretty? Okay, so let me tell you a little bit about her. 3 beds, 2 baths, just over 2,600 square feet, built in 1928, and she's on like over 3 acres, and they're asking $1.2 million for it. But don't choke yet. I'm gonna show you why. This house is gorgeous. It has been thoughtfully remodeled, every single room. That kitchen is just to die for. I love those appliances, those white cafe appliances. And then if you go into the primary bedroom and look at the primary shower, that is just dreamy. Also, downstairs is a great area to hang out, but then when you go outside, this is also a venue. So you can go outside, there's a rustic barn, there's plenty of photo ops. It is so absolutely gorgeous, and so many opportunities abound here with the lot being dividable as well. So now that we've taken a look at this house, let's jump in the car, drive around the neighborhood so you can see what else is available in this area. Errands. Do you have a favorite one? If your priorities are short errands, simple commutes, and a yard that gets used, 5 corners, quietly we'll check those boxes. So I want you to drop all of the good, the bad, and the ugly from what we just toured and talked about, because I want to know what you're thinking. And if this isn't quite the area for you, but you're looking kind of closely in this area, 5 corners might not be exactly, but orchards might. So you can check that video out right here. I've done a lot of talks about orchards. So this is one of many videos on it, and I think you'll like it. If you have more questions, please reach out via text, DM, or email. You can DM me on the socials, RealtorCast, or you can use this handy dandy QR code to put my contact information in your phone right now. Hi, Mom. Again, my name is Cassandra Marks, also known as RealtorCast, and I am a farmer with a wee little real estate problem. Thank you so much for spending time with me today, and until I see you again, bye.